Today I'm going to show you how I solved this making change task. So what I simply did was it's quite simple. Maybe I should just write the code from scratch with you guys. Let me reload my page. Let me go to so making change. So all you need to do is get the file name, create this repository, create this directory, get the file name. So let's use this name and okay, let me just create an empty directory. Okay, so let me cd back to the root. So we're going to make a directory, and what is that directory called? So making change. So make sure you're doing it inside ALX interviews. I just want to do this for this video sake. So we're already in this directory. You create your readme, don't forget. And after that, we're going to create our file. Okay, so we'll vi the file and then we'll write shebang user binary python 3 because that's what we're told to use, not the env. So we say this one is making change, right? Good. So what we'll do is we get the function declaration, which is the prototype. So and then copy it. So basic idea of this project is that when you have a change, like when you want to give someone let's say a change of um, let's say 25 naira. Okay, so what are the denominations of money that you're going to give that person? What are those coins that you're going to give that to that person? Basically, we have in Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, you'll be able to relate well. So we have 10 nairas, we have 20 naira, we have 5 naira, but we don't have 3 naira, right? So if someone is to get 25 naira change, we are going to be giving the person 20 naira and 5 naira. We could also give the person 2 10 naira and 5 naira. Okay, so there's a greedy algorithm to it, and also there is what we call dynamic programming to it. Greedy algorithm is it just goes with the first best one. Um, there's but dynamic goes with the best. But for this one, since runtime will be evaluated, it's best to go with greedy. Let me give you a scenario for where runtime is the best as well, so you can understand. For example, let's say we want to do um, change for 6 naira. For 6 naira, we could and then let's say the available coin that we had or that we have is 4 naira. Okay, 4 naira, um, 1 naira, and 3 naira. Okay, so greedy will just pick probably four and then one, right? It will first pick the highest, and then it sees that three cannot go again, then it picks one. Okay, but dynamic would go with the best, which would be 3, right? Which is two money or 2 coin. While greedy will go with 4 1 1, which is 3 coin, which is not too efficient, but that's still the best and it has given you a change. So basically that's it. We'll copy this guy so we can use it to test our code. So we'll call this one let me exit this one vi 0 main. So let me call this one 1 main.py. So that's just main.py. You can call it main.py or anything you want. So I'll make it executable 1 main.py. Good. So we have our two files, and then let's go back here. Okay, so we'll copy our prototype. I think I copied it before, but I didn't paste it. So let's copy it and paste it here. Yes. So um, sorry. Return the mini mal change. So what you will do is, first thing to do, we're told that if the total is zero or less, it should return zero. So that's very simple. So we're supposed to say if total is less or equals to zero, it should return zero. So we have done the first task like that, as simple as ABC. So the next thing we're going to do is, if total um, cannot be met, that is, for example, if we are to look for the change of 37 and we only have 25 here, right? Adding 25 give us 50. It means that we can never meet this total, right? So in that case, we should return minus 1. That is why this one is returning minus 1, because 1453, when you add 1256, and like, no matter what you add over here, you might not be able to get this 1453. Okay, so that's basically the reason why this one is returning -1. But if you can, then 7. So for example, this one will be 37, will be 25, and then 2, 2, 2, 2 in 5 places, right? 2 in 5 places and 6 places. Yeah, 2 in 6 places is 12. So 12 plus 25 will give you 37. So that's why this one is giving you 7. Okay, so let's go back to our code and say what we'll do is, because the coin, look at the example, look at the coin can be anyhow, we will need to arrange it from the biggest to the smallest. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is, I can say coin dot sort. So that one would sort it, but from lowest to highest. So what we'll then do is would increase the number of, will increase the the list in descending order, and that's what we'll do after we've sorted. Then we'll reverse and we'll say it's equals to true. And what this does is that it's, I'm not assigning this to a variable. I'm doing it in place, so it's not really taking space. So if I should show you what I'm doing, so for example, if you have a list which is like this: 54, 76, 7, 2, 32. Good. So this is a list. So if I do li, this is it. Okay, so we need to arrange this. So if I just do li dot sort, right, and I do li, can you see it sorts it from lowest to highest? So we want to do from highest to lowest. So we just do li dot sort, right, and then if I do reverse, okay, if I do reverse it won't work, but if I do reverse equals to true, right, and then I do li again, you see that it has done from highest to lowest. So that's basically what we did over there. Sorry. And then so let's veer back into our code. Good. So the next thing we need is, we need a place to store the number of changes, right? So we'll say this one is number of change. Okay, that we have. So let's initialize it with 0, and then what else? Then we'll do the addition, the change, the total change, like it, like for example, um let me give you an example here. So if you're looking for the 5, we'll first add 25 somewhere, add 2 somewhere. So that change that we are giving the person, the sum of that change. Okay, so let's just call it sum of change. Sum of change. I'm so sorry. Let me give it proper indentation. Yes, so sum of change would also be 0. Okay, so good. So what we then do is we'll have a for loop for I in coin, because we edited that one in place. So this one will be going from the highest number to the lowest number. Then we'll have a while loop and say while, so that is, it's going from, I've sorted it, so it's going from 25. It's going to first pick 25 and then add 25 to 37. Like, subtract 25 from 37, the change, subtract 25 from that. If it is higher, it goes to 2, subtract it until if it is equal to, when it is equal to, it returns the amount of times we've done these things, or it goes, if it's less than and this one cannot add to it again, it goes on to this one. That's basically what we want to do. So the next thing I'll say is while what is it? So say while I while our change, some change, is still less than the total amount we want to give the person, then we would say some change, then we'll add our I to it. Good. So, and then we'll say the number of change we're giving the person, will add 1. The number of change is equals to 1. So this one will continue as long as that change, the sum change, is less than the total. Less than the total. That place is very needed. So while the change, so at a point, let's say we're doing this, okay, we've added 25 to it, okay, it has worked, and it comes back to check another 25. By the time it's adding another 25, it becomes 50. Okay, so it has become 50, and since it's 50 now, it is now not less than 25. So when it's 50, it is not less than 25. So it's either it is equal to the total number or greater than the total number. So if it is equal to, so we'll say you can come here. So this one would work until it is greater, and then it will exit that loop. So let us exit the loop. What's going on here? Oh, sorry, I've been doing a lot of JavaScript, so it's making me add this semicolon. So sorry, I'm so sorry. So like I was looking at the indentation and it wasn't working well. So get out of this place. So if we say if some change is equal to the total at that point that it's existing, so we want to see if it is equal to or greater than. So if it is greater than, there's something we need to do, but if it is equal to the total, then we just want to return the number of change we're giving the person. So for example, if the total was 100, right, and the change, the first one in the list is 25, this would have done 4 times. The fifth time now, it will show that it is equal to or greater than total. At that point, it will just return the 4, that this place is 4. Okay, but if it is now more than total, what we need to do is come here and say it should deduct that last guy that it added. So we'll say sum change minus equals to I, and at that point we want to deduct the amount of change to minus equals to 1. Okay, so at that point it will do this, and then it will go to the next guy to go through this process. Okay, so at the end of the day, if none work, you should just return -1. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know based on this algorithm. Okay, so let us test our code. Coin is not defined, so it's coins, not coin. coins, and this one too should be coins. Okay, and then we have our 7 1. So if you check this code, it should definitely work. I'm doing a test, but it's still loading up. Yeah, I've tested it and it's working. So let me know how you feel about this, and if you have any question, let me know. See you guys.